Hi, this is Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Friday, April 30th, 2021. The address we're inspecting today is 5797 Perrin Street, West Lynn, Oregon, 97068. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the front yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before beginning this video inspection, it should be noted that some H sewer pipes made out of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron, ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends placing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. And the time is 5:11 p.m. Again on Friday, April 30th, 2021. Here we go. So right from the get-go, we noticed in the cleanout that we have water. And we are currently running some water from the bathroom sink on the main floor to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. But right from the get-go, we are seeing that there's some water right in the cleanout that's not moving real quickly. So we're hoping that changes real quick like. So let's see what happens. So immediately we enter into a water belly. Well, when we do pop out of it pretty quick, but there is something causing standing water right here pretty significantly in the cleanout. A lot of buildup happening. We just actually took some of it down and away we go, and it seems to improve some after that. There is a lot of buildup right at the start of the line. So it's like just this clean out area so far is a little bit flat. It's like you're taking a turn, combination of the flat piping and taking a turn. It had a bunch of, you can see the buildup there. We've pushed a chunk of it down, so that kind of helps, but ultimately this could have some issues here. So again, we enter and we're immediately underwater, and then again as we push through it,
is that a sewer scope?
As we push through it, we transition to a larger pipe there, and we get into that downhill pitch that we're hoping to see throughout the length of everything. All of the junctions in the pipe, at least that we've seen so far, appear to be glued or watertight. So again, we started with some pretty marginal pitch right here at this cleanout, and then immediately we started to improve. My concern with that marginal pitch area at the cleanout was there was a good amount of buildup, and we pushed some of it down. But it was starting to thicken, and there's always the potential for some issues. And we are running right up the gut of the driveway, just pretty much straight as an arrow. It is a long driveway, so we're just going to keep on pushing. little bit of an offset, but it actually drops down in a manner that kind of helps things keep moving through there. 77 feet, we're definitely having some issues there. Yeah, so we definitely, our luck has changed here. I'm going to turn off the microphone for a bit. All right. So, like I said, when we first entered the sewer pipe, we had a little bit of a belly, so some flat piping. It was starting to fill up with debris. Camera head did push through. Immediately going through that area, the pitch did improve, and we got back to what a sewer pipe is supposed to do. Up until we're at 78 feet. So this is the second clean out in the driveway. If you look at the driveway off to the left, there's a clean out on the side of the driveway. And as we take this turn, we're having issues. So we go completely underwater, and we hit something. So there's a pretty significant blockage or offset of some sort. There's root intrusion. And it's right at that clean out area over there, and there happens to be a large tree. So we'll take some pictures in the roadway where this is happening. But again, yeah, up until this point, with the exception of right when we started, we had pretty smooth sailing. But right at that second clean out, and the roots may even be coming in the clean out, it's kind of hard to say. But we've got some pretty good root intrusion there. There's an offset, and then there's standing water. Let's see what happens as we go after this. Looks like we've also transitioned pipe materials. We may go into a concrete pipe at that point. A lot of debris hanging on in here. You can see it's just a little bit flat through here. So again, at about 90 feet, we go underwater. So the pipe is kind of flat. And it's a hard one because the driveway almost goes uphill as you get to the end. So 90 feet we go underwater, and we kind of just toy with that for a little bit, in and out. We're coming out of it. So about a 4. Oh, there's more root intrusion there. So kind of from that clean out on, we're having a little bit of issues. So from the clean out, we transitioned into an older concrete pipe. There's more roots coming in the top of the concrete pipe there too. So it makes me think maybe they tied into an existing sewer pipe that was here, because the house is not that old. The house is from 2004, and they would have used plastic piping back then. And so it makes me think there was an old pre-existing sewer line on the property, maybe from a single house that used to be here, and they tied into that, but it's not in very good condition. And so we have some root intrusion at a couple of areas there. Kind of messing with that marginal pitch again as we get out here, 106, 107 feet. Just kind of flat through this area. There's more root intrusion there. Video. And there's pretty heavy root penetration there, you can see. So we're having issues at a lot of the joints in this in the concrete pipe after that transition, after the clean out. So it's like they put a clean out right as they transition to concrete pipe, and there's more root penetration there off to the right. So kind of every 3-foot section of concrete piping we're seeing some penetration. There's something else tying in there, not really sure whose or what that is, but there's something big tying in off to the left hand side there. More root penetration there. There we hit an offset, a pretty good water belly through this area. Talking about a 6 to 8 foot water belly there. And there we go back underwater again. A lot of debris popping out of it. So we just kind of go back and forth with flat piping. We just got complete blackout now. And we hit something. pull out of it nice and clear there. And we go back underwater. There, we hit something again too, so the concrete pipe has failed. That may be our lateral there, so at 154 feet, 155 feet to the lateral. Alright, so a lot going on in the concrete pipe. Again, we had an area of marginal pitch right at this cleanout, and it's a shallow area, but it's pretty flat. There was a lot of debris. We pushed through it, and it did appear to buy us some time. It cleared out whatever was going on there. Then we had a pretty nice pitch up until 78 feet where that cleanout is, and we'll take some pictures of the landscaping and stuff like that. From that cleanout, we go again back up the driveway towards the street in front of the house, and we had root penetration at almost every joint for a while. We had just complete flat piping for large portions of it, several water bellies, deterioration, root intrusion. There was another spot where possibility of something tying in. I don't know if it's in use anymore, so we recommend inquiring with city records or regulations to see if there was any record or possibility of a shared party line on the neighborhood, and it wouldn't have been this house, it would have been the old house, but we don't know if it's still in use or not unless we're just knocking on neighbors' doors and asking them to flush toilets and stuff like that. But there should be some record of it if it's still a party line that's known and in use and all of that sort of stuff. So it's a big line tying in off to the left there. But it looks like around 155 feet to the lateral. And again, because of root penetration, deterioration, water bellies, the sewer pipe does fail inspection. So we recommend taking the video and the report, passing on to a drain repair specialist, identify exactly next steps, what needs to happen, where it needs to happen, and all of that jazz. But again, the second half of really the last 80 feet of the pipe that was the old concrete pipe, looks like it was reused concrete pipe from a previous residence, was not in very good condition. Water bellies throughout, root intrusion throughout. So again, the sewer pipe fails inspection. Recommend further evaluation and repair replacement as needed by a licensed and qualified drain repair specialist.